Greetings adventurers, my name is Kramer. I started this channel in 2020 with a simple video about a much earlier version of my Ranger Guard, a humble video which I have kept so that we can see how far we've come. Over the last 4 years, our community has grown larger and ever stronger. I have endeavored to share my experiences with you, share new things that I learn, and learn new things from you as we continue down the untrodden path of adventure. A little over a year ago, I found myself transported via magic portal to a land known to the locals as Utah. I briefly explored this new land before being summoned back to my home, yet I missed the wide open spaces and the possibility of adventure. So in the early summer of 2024, my wife and I traveled many miles and settled there. The travel of the caravan took its toll, and as with the settling of any new land, complications of every kind imaginable arose. As a result, I was not able to consistently partake in adventures, let alone document them in the way that I would have wished. Now, with the homestead more or less stable and my flags firmly planted, allow me to share with you some of my plans for the upcoming year. This year, I will bring you more traveling and adventuring. We will go into the mountains, into the forests, into the slot canyons, and explore the terrain. I will share adventuring techniques old and new, and continue my goal of unraveling the history of a world that never existed through experience and experimentation. Some of my favorite videos I have been able to do in the past are camping videos, but due to the difficulty of documenting these experiences, I have only been able to do a few genuine adventuring videos. I have now taken steps to procure an item which many will recognize as necessary for adventuring: a wagon, which will make camping and adventuring videos much easier to plan and make for this year. At home, I am happy to announce the return of a highly requested video series. Later this spring, Cooking Anachronism will return for a second season. Rather than trying to do one of these a week in addition to a regular video, Cooking Anachronism will now have its own weekly slot in the rotation of various other topics I cover, such as my Forgotten Adventuring Gear series. This wooden tankard is now available on my website with the link in the description, and it is a herald of the things to come. This year I want to expand the amount of adventuring kit offered on my site to help you on your travels, adding leather goods to the catalog. Later this year, I will officially launch another project featuring some products designed to make camping on adventures slightly more pleasant and immersive. We're still a bit far away from that, so there will be an announcement about what that is and an official launch later this year. For my patrons on Patreon, my aim is to find better and more convenient ways for me to connect with you and show my appreciation for your support. Be on the lookout for a special new perk where once a month I will run a raffle and the winner will have the chance to share elements of their kit, character design, projects, etc. in a short special feature segment in one of my videos during that month. This is an experiment, so things are subject to change, but I think this will be a great way to showcase some of the creativity and inspiration in our community. I would also like to start running periodic giveaways this year. I'm in talks with some very well-known purveyors of adventuring gear to try and make this happen. New sponsors for the channel will also mean that I have more access to kit, gear, weapons, tools, and garb to showcase here on the channel. So comment down below if you would prefer to see dedicated reviews of specific items, comparisons between different items, costume builds, or something else. There are of course other things I have planned for this year, but I know I have a tendency to promise things I don't always have the ability to deliver, so for now, some of my biggest plans must remain secret and safe. My fellow adventurers, old and new, thank you for your support for all these years. A new year begins, and I am very excited to continue to grow with you. I'll see you soon, and in the meantime, I'd like to wish you good luck on your adventures.